Member of the Senate Judiciary and Armed Services Committees, Marsha Blackburn. Senator, it's good to have you this morning. What a hearing. I'll tell you, I was glued to that hearing all day yesterday. Do you agree, Senator, that Jim Comey is corrupt?
Oh, I have to tell you, Maria, it was absolutely astounding. And he had memory issues. He couldn't remember who issued the invitation to the January meeting at the White House, but he was there. He wasn't sure what Obama meant when he said have the right people on this, other than it was, well, Jim, do a good job. This was our third day of hearings. We have had Rosenstein, we've had Yates, now we had Comey, and it is inconceivable that the three of them at DOJ and FBI were oblivious to this taking place. It is just inconceivable. So then you move into saying, how were they willfully working on this, and exactly what did they know? I told Jim Comey yesterday, I said, look, we're trying to figure out who cooked up this plot, who gave the order to carry it out, and who did the dirty work. And we're still trying to fill out that narrative, because the three of them now have said they don't know who did this, or who carried it out, or who came up with it. But I have to tell you, that DNI letter was pretty helpful on figuring it out.
Yeah, the DNI letter that you refer to is the Director of National Intelligence, John Ratcliffe, declassifying important documents, bombshell documents about the probe. In a letter to the chairman of your committee, Lindsey Graham, Ratcliffe says Hillary Clinton approved a plan to link then-candidate Trump to Vladimir Putin and the Russian hacking of the DNC to distract from her email scandal. The letter also says that the Obama administration was briefed on the allegations as well. Graham pressed Comey on the letter yesterday. Take a listen.
You've got a letter now from Ratcliffe saying that they intercepted information about an effort in July where Hillary Clinton approved an effort to link Trump to Russia, the mob. Did you have an investigation to look and see if whether that was true?
I can't answer that. I've read Mr. Ratcliffe's letter, which frankly I have trouble understanding.
So what kind of system do we have? We look at all things Trump all the time, and when we get exculpatory evidence, we keep looking. When we told it's not reliable, we keep using it. And when there's suggestions that the other side may be up to no good, we just ignore it.
So, I mean, Senator, are we ever going to see any accountability? Can they just throw other people? Are they starting to throwing their colleagues under the bus at this point? Look, I've got the John Ratcliffe letter in my hand. Yeah. Let's not forget, 29 phones were wiped clean of the people working on the Mueller investigation. They were many of the same people from the FBI, Andrew Weissman, for example. They wiped their phones clean because they know what happens when text messages showed up, like this one that I'm looking at right here, where one of the FBI agents says to another, oh, God, if we ever get a FOIA request, that is a Freedom of Information request, we're going to have a lot of questions here. And then another one says, yeah, we'll all get screwed when a new AG comes in. I mean, are we going to see any accountability here?
That's right. Yes, and Durham is the one who can indict people. Congress cannot indict anybody. We can uncover what is going on, and that is exactly what we've been doing with these hearings. We now have the connection between Clinton, Brennan, the memo that went over in September 7th, to Comey and to Strzok. But Comey says he knew nothing of this. He is pleading total hands off. Well, next week we've got McCabe coming in. So we'll see what he has to say about this. The point is, somebody is holding this hot potato. And I even asked Comey yesterday, I said, the books that you're writing, are they nonfiction or fiction? Because we're trying to figure out what happened. It is inconceivable. And the American people should be really upset that a federal agency spied on a private citizen running for president of the United States and the private citizens that were working on that campaign. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Right. Unbelievable. Oh, well, I've said from the beginning, this is the biggest political scandal we've ever seen. I mean, and it is. It's amazing.
Totally.
And by the way, let's just point out, even though they wiretapped Carter Page for over a year, no charges ever were made against Carter Page. He is going to be a very rich man because he's going to sue them up and down the street. Real quick, Senator, on China, there's an exclusive story in the Journal this morning. Behind China's decade of European deals, state investors evade notice. The Journal is talking about 650 Chinese investments in Europe over the past decade. 40% involved state-owned or state-controlled companies, according to new research by a Dutch consulting firm. China's buying up Europe.
Yes, they are, just like they're doing debt diplomacy around the globe. The Horn of Africa has been one of their focuses. We have our eyes on China.
All right, Senator, good to see you this morning. Thank you, Senator Marsha Blackburn. We'll be right back.
Good to see you.